Coach Faulds here with your weekly video update, and it's a special edition because I'm joined by our special teamers. To my left, Jason MacGougan, who's our long snapper, and to my right, kicker Dawson Hodge. Guys, thanks for joining me. A couple questions for both of you. I think everyone's aware of quarterbacks and kickers and receivers and defense alignment. Jason, I would say you play the most unsung position on the field, and that's a long snapper. Anyone in the game of football realizes how important that is, but a lot outside of the game don't realize that. So maybe speak to that unsung hero position.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's one of those jobs where, you don't typically get announced unless you're doing something wrong. So it's not very high reward, but it's one of those jobs that's definitely essential, and it needs to be done for each team to succeed.
And I can speak to how well Jason's done that. You talk about quarterbacks' completion percentage, maybe receiver drop charts. Jason has been 100% accurate in his time here. So that's why Laurier football fans, you probably haven't noticed him because he's doing his job at the greatest rate on our team. And then for you, Dawson, you come from BC. Jason's from Burlington. You both come in here as recruits at the same time. Maybe speak to the relationship a kicker and a long snapper have, both at practice and off the field.
Well, Googs and I, we spend a lot of time together. I mean, now we live together, and it's been 4 years of hanging out, and even on the field during practice, we're having tap battles against each other, and he's snapping, and it's a good relationship.
Awesome. And I think for our viewers, you're very common seeing offensive players, seeing defensive players. Special teams, especially in the Canadian game, is 1/3 of the game. In 3-down football, it's vitally important, and these two guys have a big impact on how we do things here at Laurier football. But maybe for you, Jason, just speak to Coach Daly and Coach Roby and what they've meant to our special teams and how it's exciting for all players now.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, both have professional level experience playing special teams. On the one end, you've got high intensity, high technique focus with Coach Robichaud, and then with Coach Daly, it's high analysis when it comes to the film room, and he brings another level of anticipation and stuff like that for everything else that goes with special teams.
Yeah, well said. No, we're lucky to have both of them. Both played 7-8 years for the Ticats. And then for you, Dawson, your position is all about consistency. And you can only have consistency both punting the ball if you get an accurate snap from Jason, and on field goal kicks, you need that accurate snap from Jason. And then I'll give a shout out to receiver Jackson Stebbings, who's a consistent holder for you. So talk about the importance of snap and hold for kickers.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know really what goes into it. They just think oh, there he goes, he catches the ball and kicks it. But Googs does a really good job at getting it to my hip and giving me a perfect snap every time. So that's huge. And then on field goals, Jax has been really consistent. He's been great. So it makes a huge impact. If Googs was spraying the snaps, I'd be all over the place. But it's nice knowing that I'm going to get a good snap every time.
So Laurier football fans, we're getting ready to host the Guelph Griffins here at University Stadium on Saturday, September 7th at 1 p.m. We'd love to see you at the game. We're 1-0 coming off the bye. We're the U Sports 4th-ranked football team in the country, but we're not patting ourselves on the back. We know we have a long season ahead of us, and Guelph is a great opponent. They're 2-0 on the season, having defeated Carleton in week 1 and Toronto this past week. They've got a two-headed monster at quarterback. They've got a stable of good running backs. Defensively, they're very athletic. And we know Coach Soria and that coaching staff, we have a lot of respect for them and what they're going to do. So we'd love to see you at the game. Purchase tickets online. If you can't be at the game but want to support those that are disadvantaged in the Laurier community and purchase tickets for them, let us know that. Love to see you at the game. Coach Faulds, our weekly update, Jason MacGougan, Dawson Hodge saying, "Go Hawks, go."